It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features the Ravens, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Steelers. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as
third down, they'll go with the counter to try and pick it up. And he's got it. That'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. A quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense. Automatic first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground in this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And a minimal gain there up to the 17-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of his play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. And He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score a point. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here's their punter now, as he's off to punt for Pittsburgh. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a second and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll throw here on third. A hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now a give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
The Steelers' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. He'll run again. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a loose football. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So so it stays with Pittsburgh. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Here comes a return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So no scoring as of yet. Nothing here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Texans who's got the lead in the second quarter. The Texans trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. The Chargers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Jets locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Not too much to show you in terms of scoring plays. In fact, there's nothing to show you. A scoreless tie here at the half. Both of these defenses have been outstanding thus far.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact
Personal
with
foul.
the kicker too
Roughing the
late.
kicker. Defense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd down and 9. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This one, returnable. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Finding space at the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. the middle they go. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here comes 3rd and 6. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's a handoff. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings us 2nd and 3.
They motion the slot man left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd down. 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far, as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Now, faking the give. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. They'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front seven. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on first and second down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. He will have a Steelers first down, although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on third down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. This one intercepted. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Strong. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. There's that man again. Another catch. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Holding offense.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he takes off. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. They face second down and 7. Now a handoff, running right. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's a third down and 4. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Steelers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.